Walk is happening this weekend with a powerful mission behind it. Mary Margaret Braddock and Dr. Nikhil Kushalani are here with how it's raising awareness and supporting melanoma research. So welcome to you both. Always great to have you here. It's become kind of a tradition here the week before the walk. But Mary Margaret is a dear friend of mine, and I can tell you that she is more than just a cancer survivor. She is a cancer warrior because she has fought this disease 3 times. Can you tell us a little bit about your story?
I will. Thank you so much again for having us, Janelle. We really appreciate helping us to raise awareness about melanoma. My story is I have no family history of melanoma. However, I've got light hair, the freckles, moles. So I was always very proactive about my skin and had gone to a dermatologist, and starting when I was 27, and had multiple moles taken off, which ended up being nothing. And then when I was 40, I had a mole taken off the back of my thigh. I had been a big runner, running on Bayshore for years and very active in the sun. So it wasn't a complete shock that I had a stage 1 melanoma. I was sent to Moffitt Cancer Center at that time and had surgery there. And then 6 years later, I felt a swollen lymph node in my groin. And it was biopsied and turned out to be melanoma. And at that time, I was put into a trial under the care of my oncologist, Dr. Kushalani, and then had surgery, treatment, had another surgery, another round of treatment, and my last surgery was in between Helene and Milton. Wow. So Tuesday in between Helene and Milton. So that was an advantage to have being treated at Moffitt Cancer Center, as that we were local and I was able to get it done and then evacuate and get the heck out of here. So it was great. But I have to just say to mention the advancements in even those 4 years in melanoma has been absolutely incredible. And there's so much gratitude for patients like me who really have seen that transition happen. And that's thanks to research hospitals, clinicians, researchers, pathologists who really dedicate their careers to that. So I offer amazing gratitude towards the professionals who choose to do this.
Yeah.
So.
And talk a little bit about, I mean, just going back to the beginning, you know, we have viewers watching. What are the warning signs? What should people be looking out for when it comes to skin cancer?
Well, I think one of the important things is, you know, people have moles, all of us do. But if there's a mole that is changing, and again, we always refer to this as the ABCDs of cancer, specifically for melanoma. So if a mole has started developing irregularity, or it's one half of the mole is different from the other, so asymmetry, it is increasing in size, it has started bleeding. These are all warning signs. Or if somebody has, you know, a large number of moles, for example, on their back, and one of them clearly looks different than the others, that's the ugly duckling sign. So these are things that are important, and so it's important to get a regular skin check, preferably through a professional, through your primary care provider, through a dermatologist. And particularly if somebody meets the criteria for that. So fair skin, freckles, history of melanoma in the family, history of skin cancer, history of sunburns, you know, growing up. I think sun protection and prevention is so critically important in this disease.
Yeah, absolutely. And so there's a walk coming up on Sunday to raise awareness, to raise money. And you're going to have a skin check mobile there, right? And this is great because it's actually caught some skin cancer in the past.
It has. And it is actually a service that's provided by Moffitt, is their Mole Patrol. And we partner with, for this event, it's called Steps Against Melanoma, and we partner with AIM, which is an actual non-for-profit nationally, whose purpose is to raise awareness and offer support to patients and help with advancements for clinical research. So that's what the walk promotes, but then it also, Moffitt provides the Mole Patrol, which we have had success stories for that. So you can just show up and have your mole checked if you want. You don't have to have an appointment. It will be there, I believe, starting at 8 o'clock.
It's amazing.
And it's amazing the numbers of people that they get in several hours.
So even like these simple checks, like you recommend that?
Absolutely. Yeah. Absolutely. I think that's really important. And again, this is a service that our department, the Cutaneous Oncology Department at Moffitt, through Moffitt Cancer Center provides. We call it the Mole Patrol. So we're basically patrolling for moles and looking for anything that's changing. And we have identified skin cancers through that. So come on down to Lopez Park.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, thank you so much for being here. The walk is this Sunday, Lopez Park. It's not too late to sign up. Just go to the website that you see right there on your screen for more information. Thank you all for coming.
Thank
And
you.
bring your sunscreen.
Absolutely.
Actually, we'll have samples.
Yes.
So-
All right, we'll be right back after this.